Namaste everyone once again. Welcome to the Ayurveda Week celebration of National Ayurvedic Medical Association and happy World Ayurveda Day to all of you. And such a wonderful week spending together with the community, sharing the principles, reflecting on what we are standing for as the true representative of this Ayurvedic tradition. And reflecting that, we are all here to heal ourselves and heal and support and share the compassion, the love, the care, the kindness, and nurturing that in every heart. So, and it has been a wonderful week. Thank you so much for your active participation. I would like to initiate this session today with reflecting again on the principles of the Vedic tradition. One is about the Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam, the one world family. We are all a part of this one cosmic vibration. And reflecting that is so important at this point of time. And the second is about going to this unique tradition of Ayurveda, because if you look at one of the ancient texts, Ashtanga Hridayam, the second verse in the book says, Ayu Kamaya Manena Dharmartha Sukha Sadhanam Ayurvedobadesheshu Vidheyaha Paramadara. I am bowing with the utmost respect to all the teachers, the Vaidyas, and the gurus of this lineage tradition for bringing Ayurveda and empowering me as a healer and blessing me to continue this lineage tradition, be a part of the link that transfers this knowledge with the current generation and the future generation, because Ayukamaya Manena, this teaches us to have quality life and to have longevity. Why the longevity? To accomplish the dharma, artha, sukha, sadhanam. As to live in a righteous path, to accomplish the purpose of life, to have the prosperity, health as the prosperity, knowledge as the prosperity, and prosperity at all levels. Sukha, to establish well-being, happiness, fulfillment, and make it as a part of our day-to-day life as a sadhana. Such a profound science. We are all blessed to be here, to have the opportunity to get connected with this science of life, the art and science of life. It is not just the science of life. And, bring that to the world, incorporate that in our, in our life. So wishing you once again, all of you, a happy Ayurveda Day. Let us start the session. Today, each day, we had wonderful presentations, and I appreciate all the presenters. Today, we have some eminent personalities bringing a very profound and unique concept in Ayurveda called Marma. Marma, it is considered as the seeds of life, where we always say the junction between the physical, functional, and the causal bodies, the Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, and Karana Sharira. Seva, Marmani, self-care for face and eye, and nervous system, with a Marma face massage and simple technique to add to your Dinacharya. Seva is a passionate and perpetual student of Ayurveda and higher learning for 25 years. She is the founder of Seva Ayurveda and Seva Ayurveda Academy, offering lifestyle consulting, and Ayurvedic body therapy training. Seva is a published author of the Ayurveda Spa Therapy Manual and has held staff positions at the Chopra Center, Optima Health Institute, California College of Ayurveda, and is currently the Director of Continuing Education and Certification with the NAMA. So, Seva, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for showing up and supporting us in our practices. Today, I'm very honored and grateful to share with you what I've learned from my many teachers and colleagues, and also what I have found that works for me in my own Dinacharya and self-care for the eyes. So in this digital age, our time is being consumed by devices, and this really takes a toll on our precious eyes. So many hours into a blue light screen, this false daylight, so to speak. And if you're inclined, this false daylight can eventually cause retinal damage. So we have to be aware of this potential and work towards prevention of retinal damage, but also taking care of the eyes in order to maintain and strengthen our eyesight as we age. So one common way to help prevent this wearing, help prevent the damage from the blue light is to wear orange colored glasses or rose colored glasses. No, but orange colored glasses is the best for the effects of the blue light screen. So that's like a quick, easy thing. If you can put those on from time to time, and an option you can look into. But our eyes are really one of the most used muscles in our bodies. Even as we sleep, our eyes can be moving, and we can easily take for granted that we just wake up in the morning and open our eyes and navigate through our day. And we normally would not think to apply extra care to our eyes until we actually begin to feel the effects of strain, which makes our eyes achy and dry and red and heated. So the goal in Dinacharya is to prevent this from happening with these techniques. But even when it does during your day, there's some really fantastic soothing remedies easily available that I'm going to share with you. But I want to mention Pitta, our friend Pitta dosha here, because it's very much involved with the action of seeing. And Pitta is what transforms what you see into a perception, and Pitta is already hot in nature, right? So this blue light from screen time is also emitting heat. So we want to take care to bring cooling applications to our eyes to balance this. However, it is not only the heat from the screen that is drying and irritating your eyes. It is one fact that when you are intently looking at a screen, especially reading and deciphering information, we blink about 1/3 less the frequency that we would normally blink. So we're losing natural moisture because of this. And then when we keep our eyes open and not blinking as much, then it causes strain. And it also starts to dry out. So when you feel this happening, you can follow a couple formulas. I call it the formula of 20. So you can look at least 20 feet away every 20 minutes for 20 seconds. If you're inclined, you could put yourself on a timer and do this. So looking 20 feet away every 20 minutes for 20 seconds, find a mantra or a song that's 20 seconds long. Every 20 minutes, you can sip on 20 milliliters of warm water and do 20 extreme blinks just to work the eyelid muscles and to bring that moisture back into the eyes. So that's a couple little things you can do as you're working just to help keep things moving and grooving. So you can also have some rose water at your desk. This is Pitta's best friend, this rose water, and it's your face's best friend. It can be a best friend. You can spray a little on your face. I like to just spray some right into my eyeballs, and it feels really cooling and refreshing, and it's anti-inflammatory for the eye tissue. You can also get a little eye cup, cute little eye cup, and put about a quarter full of the rose water and another quarter full of purified water or distilled water. And then you're going to put it on your eyeball, press firmly, and then tilt your head back, holding down firmly, and it really works. And then you would open your eye as your head's tilted back and blink. So you're giving yourself a nice little eye bath, a nice little wash. It's cooling, it's refreshing, it's moisturizing, and it brings any kind of inflammation down. I really love this one. It feels great. Give it a little bath. If you feel you could actually do this, it is amazing. So the next thing is, this would be for bedtime. And just right before you go to sleep, you could take a little bit of ghee. So I have this little bit of ghee jar right by my bed. And you just take your pinky and you stick your pinky in there and get a little ghee on your pinky, and then start massaging your eyelid and just massaging it in. The warmth of your eye will just help, and you'll just move it and get it inside your eye, blink it around, and do both eyes. It will make your eyes a little bit blurry, so this is why you just do it right before bedtime. When you wake up in the morning, you may barely notice it's there, but if it is and you're feeling blurry, you could just do a general washing out of the eyes, or you can do this in the morning as well. You can take the rose water and make a little bath and rinse your eyes out in the morning that way. So that the ghee is really lovely for helping to cool the eyes and moisturize the eyes. If you're having more eye strain and pressure and ache in the eye muscle tissues, then it's really nice to use castor oil. And you can put castor oil into a little dropper bottle, and just use the little dropper bottle and put a drop in each eye, massage it into the eye. And even if you have pain or a lot of irritation in the eye beyond just some general dryness, then the castor oil is very, very effective. And it is a little bit more warming, but again, right before bedtime, it's very soothing, and then you can just wash it out in the morning with the rose water or your preference of cleansing. And another fun fact is that when we put oil into the eyes with the ghee or the castor oil, it reaches our nervous system through the ocular nerve. And this is also very nourishing and grounding for your nervous system as well. And this happens more efficiently with a treatment called netrabasti, where a dough basti is placed over the eyes. It can be one eye at a time, or it can be both eyes. And then warm ghee is poured into that dough basti vessel, and your eyes the tissues get saturated with the ghee. And there are formulas you can add to the ghee, such as like eye bright herb and things like this, triphala, to help even more to strengthen the eye tissue and the ocular nerve and really rejuvenate the eyes. Netrabasti is indicated and recommended for people, even clinically, for eye issues. But just a general day-to-day maintenance, a little ghee in the eye at night, a little castor oil for something stronger, and then the daily rose water is really nice. So now for the Marma acupressure for your eyes, of the 117 points, about 1/3 is in the head, neck, and face. So that's a really concentrated amount of Marma in this small area. And around the eyes, we have points both above and below the eyebrow and at both corners of the eye. So inside and the outside corner, and also along the orbital ridge here. And obviously we've also got points along the midline, up from the chin to crown, and here in the front of our neck and in the back of our neck. So to do some Marma self-care, there's a point at the back of the neck where the skull meets the spine, and there's just this depression just above the hairline at the top of the cervical spine. So stimulating this point helps to bring circulation to the entire head. So we bring some circulation to our head, and then right in the middle of the angle of the forehead on the hairline is Kapala Marma. So just right here, about 4-finger width above the eyebrows, right in the center. So stimulating this Marma helps to relieve worry or anxiety about not meeting your deadlines or getting your stuff done. And it also helps a lot with insomnia, and especially if you use Brahmi oil on this point and even on the crown point here. Then we have Ajna Marma between the eyebrows that you can stimulate and slow and deepen your breath. This helps to cool and balance pitta and bring prana to this area. And then we have, if you bring your hands down your eyebrows into the temple, right in the depression here is Shankha Marma. And here we can stimulate this Marma, massage this Marma, and that will help to alleviate tension around this area. Another thing you can do as you go down the eyebrows, because of the points that are above and below, is do nice little squeezy pumps. Nice little squeezy pumps. This not only activates and stimulates the Marma, but it helps pump the lymph channels around the eyes, which can help drain and relieve any congestion that could be in the eyes. So giving your eyes a nice little pump, and it just feels really good, and working with the point inside on the outside. When you work with these points here, then you are going to be able to help your eyes restore moisture working with these points here. And there's a couple ways to stimulate the points other than with our fingers. You can put actually some essential oil, just put some on your fingers. That's appropriate for your skin, and use that oil on the points to help activate them. Okay. Or if you want to get a little more pampery, you can start using some tools. We have a gua sha, and it's contoured in a lovely way to fit just perfectly underneath the eyes. And you just want to push from the center out, and you can massage the points. You can use it on the eyebrow area. This flat surface is really lovely to go up and down the forehead with, and this helps just relieve all this tension in the forehead around the eye area. You can go all along the cheekbone, and you can even use this on the neck. And this linear up and down movement is activating for all the points that you're going over. So we have gua sha. You can use, and before you start using the tools, it's recommended to use a nice serum, some kind of light oil that will help give these tools a really nice glide. So the next tool is a jade wand, And I like this because it has a small point, it has a large point, and you can use this to individually activate all the Marmas or the Marma points. But it's also a nice massage tool as well. But my favorite is the Kanza wand. And the Kanza is a special, unique metal because it's an alloy made of copper and tin, which makes a pure bronze. And this pure bronze Kanza metal is very traditional to ceremonies, and it was also the metal used for prayer bales in the temples and things. And it was found that the metal reduces acidity, and if you eat off of it, drink out of it, it helps. It's antibacterial, and then when it's put in contact with the skin, it balances the pH of the skin. But the metal is very unique as it's actually very activating for the points. So you can use this. And it also, like, if you do one side, you'll see a big difference because as it kind of depuffs the face, it's very effective for that. It's very cooling to the touch as well, like always. So it feels really wonderful on the eye, on the whole face, the tissues. It's anti-inflammatory, so working on any pain points along the neck and head is really effective. But it's a nice big round ball, so it works really well, especially on the Shankamarma point. You can do lots of nice little patterns around the face, from the in center line out, going like this. And then another fun fact is that you can use this on your feet at night, and this will draw heat down and out of the body and promote sleep and eye health as well, because the feet are the action organ for the eyes, and they're connected. So after you've put your ghee in your eyes, you can put it on your feet, massage your feet, and use the jade or the Kanza on your feet and give yourself a nice massage. And this will just help bring a lot of rejuvenation and coolness and balance into your body.
So let us then end with a universal prayer. Before that, let me all, I would like to, I always enjoy the Nama conferences. It's a kind of a community gathering. It's a get-together, an annual get-together to get charged for the next 1 year. The community, the togetherness, wonderful presentations. So our next annual conference, 20th annual conference, is in Vail, Colorado, May 16th to 19th. So please save the date. Let's all come together. Okay. So now finally, I would like to end this wonderful week program, Ayurveda week, with a universal healing chant. Much needed, because if you look at all the levels, that could be the whole globe or countries or communities, institutions, families, even individual mind. This is a time of resetting. So there'll be some, kind of shaking everywhere. And we know that in the Kala Chakra, the time cycles, we are going through that resetting time. The Kalki Yuga's end, next is turning into the Satya Yuga, the truthful living cycle. So, we can see this in two ways. One, it's a chaotic time. Or we can say that, I'm glad that I am in this time to facilitate the positive shift in my community, in my heart, in my families. So I prefer you to choose the second one. Take this as an opportunity to make the positive shift in hearts of people and community. So let's all chant together. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Lokaha means the entire universe, world. All lokas, there are different lokas. Lokaha means it's plural. all, the entire universe. Samasta means all, complete. Sukhino bhavantu, be well. So while chanting Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, let us try to feel deeply for all living beings and make a resolve to live in the selfless spirit. May health, peace, and harmony prevail. So please take a deep breath and chant Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu with me 3 times. Okay? Take a deep breath. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful to our wonderful community. And as I mentioned, we all need to join together more frequently, I feel. We should not keep it for once in a year, twice in a year. More frequently reflecting on and bringing this, Vedic sciences really alive in our lives in whatever way possible, right? There is generally a tendency either we are all in or all out. That is not the real Ayurvedic teaching. You learn all the principles and incorporate as much as you can. Anu mentioned in her presentation the other day that it's not about whether you are able to do everything every day. Do whatever you can practically, and every aspect will help. So thank you, community. Thank you, NAMA board members, NAMA staff, all the wonderful panelists, and such a wonderful week. And I'm sure all of you enjoyed this. Thank you. Keep watching for emails from NAMA. Visit NAMA, ayurvedanama.org website. We keep updating. There will be events, and hope to see you all for the annual conference in Vail, Colorado. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. It was what a wonderful week all the way around. Thank you for the presenters today. David, you started out the week just perfectly so. So thank you. It was a pleasure. It's a pleasure being here for everybody.